Is there a documentary about Michael Swango? If you have ever wondered about the chilling story of Michael Swango, you are not alone. This notorious medical serial killer has been the subject of several documentaries and true crime programs. Swango was a licensed physician who is believed to have caused the deaths of numerous patients and colleagues during the 1980s and 1990s, both in the United States and abroad. One notable documentary episode is titled Doctor Death, A License to Kill, Part 1. This episode profiles Michael Swango, showcasing his journey from a high school valedictorian to a trusted doctor who turned into a serial killer. It highlights the trail of death he left over nearly 2 decades across 2 continents. You can find this episode on platforms such as Apple Television, Prime Video, Discovery Plus, Hulu, and others. The documentary explores his background, his crimes, and the lasting impact of his actions within the medical field. Another compelling documentary is Michael Swango, Murder by Medic. This episode presents him as a charming yet fraudulent doctor believed to have left dozens of victims in both the United States and Africa. You can also access this episode on Apple Television. For those who prefer online viewing, there is a documentary titled Serial Killer, Michael Weirdo Swango, available on YouTube. This film details his intercontinental murder spree from 1983 to 1987. It highlights how he was convicted for multiple murders in various hospitals and suspected of many more. This documentary also discusses the failures in hospital administration and hiring practices that allowed him to continue his crimes undetected for years. Additionally, there is a podcast episode titled Michael Swango Doctor Death that runs for over an hour. This episode discusses his suspected involvement in up to 60 deaths, targeting both patients and colleagues as he moved between jobs and countries. From a true crime and criminology perspective, these documentaries and podcasts provide a detailed examination of Michael Swango's case. They illustrate how a medical professional exploited his position of trust to commit serial murders. They also highlight the challenges in detecting and prosecuting such crimes within healthcare institutions. The stories emphasize the importance of thorough background checks, vigilant monitoring of medical staff, and systemic safeguards to prevent the abuse of medical authority. In summary, yes, there are multiple documentary resources available that cover the life, crimes, and investigation of Michael Swango. These films and podcasts offer a fascinating look into criminal behavior within the medical profession and the failures that can allow such crimes to persist.